The confirmed number of cases of the coronavirus in Los Angeles County as of today comes to 161,673. The confirmed number of deaths reaches 4,154. Here in Torrance, the total number of confirmed cases is 885, with total confirmed deaths remaining at 53. Welcome to COVID-19 Today. I'm Hiba Samad. It's 4 p.m. on Tuesday, July 21st. Los Angeles County Department of Public Health reported once again the highest number of new hospitalizations. As of Monday, county officials say for the fourth time in the past week, there were a record number of COVID-19 hospitalizations. As of yesterday, there are 2,232 people currently hospitalized in Los Angeles County. Of these confirmed, 26% of them are confirmed cases in the ICU and 19% are confirmed cases on ventilators. Officials said on social media that they're currently responding to more than 1,000 outbreaks and receive information on nearly 3,000 new cases every single day, with at times seeing more than 4,000 some days. Officials say to contain the spread, the best action is to be proactive by using face coverings consistently, along with physical distancing and hand hygiene. Director of Public Health Barbara Ferrer sent her condolences to families in LA County who have lost loved ones to COVID-19. And one of the main focuses of the recent county update included encouraging people to participate in the contact tracing efforts. Los Angeles County Department of Public Health is providing $10 million to community-based organizations, especially those in hardest-hit communities, to increase participating with case investigations and contact tracing to help slow the spread of COVID-19. They are also piloting a $20 gift card incentive program to thank individuals for participating in the hour-long contact tracing interview. Officials say it's their hope that through better communication and the availability of additional support, individuals who are positive and their close contacts will be willing to work with public officials to avoid spreading the virus. Due to the scale of the spread, as of today, there are 2,500 contact tracers identified and about 1,600 that are currently working as contact tracers, and others are being trained to begin their contact tracing work. This week, they are also launching a new text messaging system to track people during their 14 days of quarantine to ensure they're doing okay. Officials say while contact tracing is an important tool in helping to flatten the curve, everyone and every business needs to do their part to knock down the spread of COVID-19. Contact tracing requires trained public health specialists to interview individuals who have a positive COVID-19 lab results to gain information about their risks, possible exposures, and close contacts. As of July, nearly 92,523 confirmed positive cases are part of the case investigations. And look out for scammers posing as contact tracers. The Los Angeles County Department of Consumer and Business Affairs says scammers are pretending to be contact tracers to get individuals' personal information. Contact tracers will only ask for your name and date of birth. They will never ask for your social security or bank account numbers. If the person calling you starts asking for personal information, hang up immediately. State health officials provided perspective on the recent actions by the state to close certain sectors once again. California Health and Human Services Secretary Dr. Mark Ghaly said we need to get through this together, and we're in this for the long run as the state's COVID-19 story is still being written. He looked at the state's overall timeline since the pandemic started, from the state being the first in the nation to issue a stay-at-home order back in March, and said that the state did take early action. Ghaly said in flattening the curve, we avoided large spikes seen in other places. He said the governor's finger is on the dimmer switch, a sentiment he repeated throughout the meeting, showing that there will be modifications and changes to closures to avoid large surges. The state has built up inventory of supplies, whether it's testing supplies or PPE. It has prepared them along with sufficient hospital capacity. Testing capacity has grown from 2,000 tests per day to over 100,000 tests per day. He talked about the reopening timeline and acknowledged the impacts from shutting down the economy and schools. There were questions in regards to distance learning, where he said that engaging curricula will close some of the education gaps, and the overall health and well-being of Californians is what guides state officials' decisions. Galley said with COVID-19, we'll be living a different reality and that we have to get transmission under control to avoid more positivity cases and hospitalizations. Together, we can do the right thing and get to a place not just to reopen sectors, but to avoid future closures. He said we have to be open to adapting our approaches, be great learners, and reduce ultimately the long-term impact on COVID-19 in our communities. State health officials say they're looking at the broader public health view. He reiterated that masks are the single most important action we can take to decrease the spread, protecting you and also others. Auto Club of Southern California is once again offering financial relief to its policyholders. Auto Club members who insure their cars through the Inter-Insurance Exchange of the Automobile Club will receive additional premium refunds totaling nearly $59 million. In May, $92 million in COVID-19 financial relief was provided. Officials say under the new relief, every policyholder with Auto Club insurance between May 16th through July 31st will receive a refund check equal to 10% of the premium paid for this period. They plan to mail checks in August, and members don't need to take any action to receive it. The new relief package is due to people driving less and fewer claims because of the ongoing pandemic. The Auto Club also wants to remind medical personnel and frontline workers that they're offering free roadside assistance. To receive this service, call 1-800-400-4222. Health officials from around the world continue to urge people to wear their mask, but most importantly, reminding people wearing them properly is key. Johns Hopkins medicine officials say to protect yourself and others, avoid common mask wearing mistakes. This includes not touching yours or your child's mask while it's being worn, not wearing the mask under your chin with your nose and mouth exposed, don't leave your nose or mouth uncovered, avoid removing your mask while around others in public, and don't share your mask with family members or friends, especially after being worn. Also, wash your hands before and after touching the mask. Touch only the bands or ties when putting on and taking off your mask. Make sure your mask also covers your chin, and wash your hands before and after you make any adjustments. Other factors to look into, officials say, is make sure you can breathe and talk comfortably through your mask, and make sure after each use it's washed. If the mask is disposable, discard it when visibly soiled or damaged. And the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention announced cruise ships will not be able to continue regular operations for the time being. The agency extended its no-sail order for passenger operations on cruise ships with a capacity of at least 250 passengers in the United States waters through September 30th. The previous order was set to expire this week, but the decision to extend comes after the Cruise Lines International Association extended its suspension of passenger cruise ships as well. CDC officials say in recent data they collected there were nearly 3,000 COVID-19 or COVID-like illnesses cases on cruise ships from March through July 10th. Cruise ships involve the movement of large numbers of people in settings where they're likely to have close contact with one another that can lead to transmission. Royal Caribbean's Wonder of the Seas was supposed to make its debut next year as the world's largest cruise ship, but company officials announced today due to COVID, the ship's arrival from China has been delayed. Would you be more inclined to wear a mask if it was more comfortable or even more stylish? Well, one nonprofit organization is challenging teens and young adults to a mask designing contest. X Prize organization announced a $1 million competition to take place over the next 8 months aimed at engaging young adults in the design of surgical-grade face masks for consumers. It's called the Next Gen Mask Challenge. Anyone between the ages of 15 to 24 can compete to come up with a design that will make more people likely to wear them. Despite evidence that shows that wearing masks when worn properly can slow and prevent the spread of COVID-19, the U.S. data shows that still 1/3 of the U.S. population does not regularly wear a mask. X Prize surveyed people asking what were some of the complaints with wearing a face mask, and participants said the way they fog up your glasses, lack of comfort, difficulty breathing when wearing a mask, making it difficult to have audible conversations, and exercise restrictions when wearing one. People also said face masks prevented others from seeing their facial expressions and that they often didn't fit properly. So X Prize is challenging people to create an innovative design and come up with an alternative to what's currently available in the market while still being able to stop the spread of the virus. The challenge is sponsored by Mark Benioff and Jim Cramer's, the host of CNBC's Mad Money. The challenge will award a total of $1 million to a grand prize winner and 2 additional teams and will connect them to rapid manufacturing opportunities. All designs must allow for scale production and will be evaluated by the X Prize team, industry experts, and a panel of cultural ambassadors based on these 3 criteria: filtration efficiency on par with a surgical mask, capacity to address at least 5 of the top 10 reasons why people don't wear masks, and style. You can get more information at xprize.org. Major hotel chains are joining the effort to get everyone to wear masks when traveling. The American Hotel and Lodging Association, or AHLA, which represents some of the largest hotel chains, will begin requiring guests to wear face masks when in public spaces. AHLA members include Marriott, Hilton, Hyatt, IHG, Loews Hotels, Radisson, and Wyndham, which are all set to mandate masks and social distancing. These hotels will also include contactless reservations, check-ins, and payment, and are considering daily room cleaning only if necessary to offer minimal contact between hotel guests and employees. Marriott chains announced their policy will go into effect on Monday, July 27th. Target is now offering easy pickup for your everyday kitchen staples. More than 1,000 stores across the country are allowing customers to offer fresh and frozen grocery items for order pickup and drive up. So whether you're picking up milk and eggs or just household essentials, you can now get those items quicker. Target officials say guests can shop hundreds of items across produce, dairy, bakery, meat, and much more on top of the 250,000 items already available for pickup. The service is free and a minimum is not required. In June, Target announced that it planned to expand these services to 1,500 stores by the holiday season. This month, they added 600 additional stores, including California. Target also announced today it has joined a new partnership that works to identify, pilot, and implement innovative alternative designs for the single-use retail bag. Another round of stimulus checks may be coming your way. Today, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said that Senate Republicans plan to support another round of coronavirus stimulus checks to Americans in their next coronavirus relief bill. While they're still trying to figure out the details, most Republicans want a lower income threshold for those to qualify for a potential second round of payments. The package will also replace the expiring $600 weekly unemployment benefits with a smaller amount. The extra weekly benefits is set to expire on July 31st. Also, they're expected to include at least $70 billion to help reopen schools and much more. You can go shopping at a virtual local business this week. John's Boutique, located in downtown Torrance, next to Tortilla Cantina, is hosting a virtual John's Night this Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. through Zoom. You'll be able to take a look at the latest arrivals, LBD's designs. Jewelry will also be in attendance to show the latest styles. Torrance City Cable has featured John's Boutique on Taste of Torrance before the owner Pascal Storms brings her eclectic authentic taste of fashion to her store. Now, don't forget her store is open, and you can also check out the website at johnsboutique.com. And speaking of supporting local businesses, the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce is calling on all Californians to support local. Businesses in Torrance are partnering in Shop Safe, Shop Local initiative as businesses work hard to invest in implementing industry guidance to meet everyone's needs and keep patrons safe. Chamber officials say they have supported small businesses during this unprecedented pandemic and that so many businesses continue to be hit hard by the impacts of COVID-19 on their operations, cash flow, revenues, and ultimate survival. The chamber says, along with Governor Gavin Newsom's task force on business and jobs recovery, the chamber has joined the regional Shop Safe, Shop Local program. It'll rally consumers to shop safely and spend with small businesses, especially minority-owned firms who've had a disproportionate impact and closure rate. Also connect small businesses to the Chamber's partners, offers tools, resources, and content to help them adapt to the marketplace. To see a full list of restaurants that the City of Torrance compiled, head to torranceca.gov. A local Torrance resident is set to receive the highest honor a youth civilian can get from Congress. Julie Kaplan, who's a senior at Arizona State University, is now a Congressional Award Gold Medal recipient for California's 43rd Congressional District. It's the highest honor a member of the United States Senate of Representatives may bestow upon a youth civilian. Participants earn bronze, silver, and gold medals, with each level setting goals in 4 program areas, including voluntary public service, personal development, physical fitness, and expedition exploration. Kaplan has dedicated more than 1,400 hours in all areas. The Congressional Award Program was established in 1979 to recognize exceptional levels of initiative, service, and achievement in young Americans. Kaplan's brother Max, a South Torrance High School and Princeton University graduate, also won the Gold Medal Award in 2013. Gold medalists will be recognized at the annual Gold Medal ceremony in Washington, D.C. in summer 2021. Congratulations. Torrance City officials will be back for their virtual City Council meeting tonight. The live meeting starts at 7 p.m. and you can take a look at the agenda right now at torranceca.gov. Some of the items up for discussion includes a resolution denouncing xenophobia and anti-Asian American and Pacific Islander sentiment due to fears of COVID-19. Torrance Public Library will bring to council an item to purchase audiovisual materials for its libraries, and also council will look at a response to COVID-19 rental and business assistance programs to receive funds from CDBG and CARES, to name a few. The public is encouraged to participate by emailing ahead or calling in during oral communications. You can do so by emailing council meeting public comment at torranceca.gov and calling 310-618-2404. Make sure to watch live on City Cable as well as over the air on 25.2, online at torranceca.gov, Facebook, as well as on YouTube at 7 p.m. tonight. Despite being closed, the Torrance Art Museum is making sure people can explore the arts online. Each week through September 5th, you can watch a new video art program from around the world by visiting their website. New Media Fest 2020 features works made in the past 20 years, curated by Wilfred D. Colon. Right now, you can catch Corona Shutdown, which is nearly 2 hours and is made up of short videos that deal with the pandemic in a variety of ways. You can find all content at torranceartmuseum.com. Heading into the middle of July, we want to hear what your summer plans are and how you plan to make it the best one yet. Whether it's a quiet night in or treating yourself to an alfresco style dinner, no matter how big or small your summer plans are, we want to see how you're capturing each summer moment. Share your summer fun story. Email us at covid19today@torranceca.gov. Well, before we go, at the end of each program, we like to share stories from our community. If feel-good pictures, images, and videos that reminds of how resilient our community is and reflects how Torrance truly cares. The Volunteer Center, South Bay Harbor, Long Beach, has received an outpouring of generosity during the pandemic. Most recently, they want to let the community know how grateful they are for people and organizations who have helped keep their pantry shelves stocked with donations for its Food for Kids program. The Gada Maduga family from Torrance donated 68 pounds of food. Members of the Gajanan Maharaj America Devotees Parivar donated once again, but this time more than 200 pounds of food was received by the center. Members of the social ministry at Graceway Church in Torrance also gave back again with 116 pounds of food. Sandpipers 1931 has also donated more than 300 pounds of food since earlier this spring. The center is continuing to accept donations as well by appointment only. They currently have the greatest need for canned vegetables, breakfast foods such as cereal, oatmeal, and granola bars. They also are in need of pasta and pasta sauce in regular size. Officials say another large need is non-breakable containers. You can learn more about the Food for Kids program at volcenter.org. We love hearing stories that are happening right here in Torrance. Now, if you have a great one to share or just want to say hello, send us an email. We'd love to hear from you. That's our update today for COVID-19 today. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow at 4 p.m. as Christine Lee brings you the latest updates. Be safe, stay healthy, and thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.